welcome back to my channel. It is late at night. I came back from the city probably about a few hours ago, put my daughter to bed. I went to the city to go and pick up an Hermes bag, which is very exciting. First and foremost, actually, if you are new to my channel and you do like luxury videos, I would love if you would subscribe by hitting that subscribe button down below, and also the bell so you could be notified when I upload new videos. So yeah, I went to the city to go and pick up an Hermes bag, and this is now, I've just like, I had my first Hermes journey video, and I'll link it down below in case you are interested. And that Hermes journey video included everything to do with the store. It included the bags that I bought like in consignment stores as well, like pre-loved or brand new from resellers. And then I uploaded another Hermes journey video quite recently. Funnily enough, I was wearing the same shirt, but this is a different day. And that would tell you my current spend with the boutique, where I'm at, and also any other bags that I also bought since my last Hermes journey video. So this is now being filmed after it. This is now what I'm revealing here is nothing to do with my second Hermes journey video. This is now new stuff, a new bag. Yeah, there is a bag in here. So there is also other two items that are already attached to the bag, one being a twilly and another one being a special item that they've released for Valentine's Day. So you will see it when I open the bag, because it's left on there. I was like, I might as well just leave it on there, because my sales associate dressed up the bag and showed me another way of attaching a twilly. So let's just start unboxing this. Hopefully you haven't seen the sticker on the side, because it still has a sticker on the side. I'm also going to include, I think, will I include it parallel to this, the actual official unboxing with my sales associate, maybe, I don't know. But this bag was sealed, completely sealed up, but I started filming from when she took off the, you know, that cellophane, whatever you call it, that plastic wrap. I started filming from there just so it was a little bit shorter, because it's quite, when it comes to Hermes, they don't really like you filming at all in general. This is, like I said, it's a bag. It is still it is a dream bag to me, specifically because this bag I ordered last year. Not everyone can order this. This is, how do I put it? It's like, in Australia, we don't have a podium order process. I think that's in the US, they can do podium orders. I think there's twice a year the store manager would go and do a podium order. In Australia, we do have podium orders, but customers can't specifically request to say, I want to do a podium order. It's a little bit tricky. It's a bit different. We don't have that same kind of like availability that the US has, with specifically saying to your sales associate, you want to do a podium order if you're a regular customer. We don't have that. So, however, I knew that the store could potentially order this in, and it was a chance that Paris could reject it. But I was lucky enough that Paris did not reject it, and I was also lucky enough that my sales associate was willing to actually push the order through as like a podium order, and it was pushed through in July in the new financial year last year. So it's taken 6 months, and it's now arrived at the end of, like, mid to end of January. Maybe I'm uploading this video in February, but it did arrive mid to end of January. And yeah, let's just go ahead and open it up. I just wanted to like explain a bit to you, because this is a very, it's a hard, like, the bag's not easy to get, that's for sure. In Australia, we don't get much of these, especially in Sydney. We, like, if we get any, they're gone lightning fast, but we hardly even see these. This is actually the first time I've ever actually seen one in person, but what makes this extra special is more so to do with the combination. So to me, it is still a dream bag. It is a dream bag. It's not a Birkin or a Kelly, but it is still a dream bag to me, because I had wanted it for a long time, and this really ticks off the bucket list. So essentially, this is going to be the dream bag that ticks off a bucket list for me when it comes to Hermes. So inside is a mini Roulis, and this is in Berenia Forberg leather. So this is the new Berenia leather. It's Forberg, so it's got a grain to it. It hasn't been out. I don't know how long the Forberg's been out, maybe like 3 years or something. But they relate it to being similar in appearance somewhat to Togo. It is not the same though, because Togo has more pronounced grains. This is a bit more smoother. It should still develop a patina somewhat, not as much as the original Brenia would, but it still should patina. Actually, most leathers that are Hermes do patina except Epsom. So even like a Togo bag, the natural oils will go through and it will patina, especially box calf as well, because it's an unfinished leather, whereas Brenia is considered still an unfinished leather. So it should still also develop a patina, and that's like a deepening with the natural oils. However, with Brenia Forberg, it is not resistant to water, whereas the original Brenia is known for being resistant to water. Like you could go out in a downpour and it'll dry and the rain spots will go away, whereas this, it's been known to be deathly allergic to water. So you shouldn't go out in the rain with a Brenia bag, and if you do, definitely put the raincoat on. Speaking of which, do I even have a raincoat? Do they provide one with a knit rolly? Because I have a feeling that they don't, because they don't provide one with, there goes all my stuff, of course. My dog is sitting behind me and I've got no space. How annoying. Yeah, there is no raincoat. Because my sales associate even said to me, she's like, oh, make sure you put the raincoat on it. And I thought to myself, does it even have a raincoat? Like, the Constance doesn't, but yeah, that's a bit silly, isn't it? So yes, this is the mini ruly. Now, my sales associate did tie a twilly on it in a different fashion that I haven't actually seen before. And it's kind of like, I think it's kind of twisted a bit funny. Okay, so it's kind of wrapped around from point to point of the shandong. I think this is called this here is called the shandong link. Not shandong link, shandong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's this actual, what this looks like, that metal thing is called shandong. So, however, I think that because it's on the ruly, it's just considered like a ruly buckle. I think that's really what it is, but the shandong looks exactly like that as well. So yeah, all the Hermes stuff gets a bit confusing. So my sales associate has put this, I might have to just do a picture of it actually, because I think I'm getting way too much glare from the studio lights. Yeah, so it's like a twilly, it's like a scarf ring, but it's specifically been made for twillies, and it's in a heart shape because it was for Valentine's Day. And this twilly is, it's, I don't know how to say it, but I'm going to put the code up on the screen, and I will put a picture of it as well when it's not tied up like this. But it's a really neutral colorway, so it really does blend nicely with the bag. The twilly price is $290. The little heart thing there is $300, but it's versatile. You can use this to make your twilly into a bracelet. You can use it to make like a necklace as well. You can even use it with a leather, like a leather kind of plain necklace, and just put that on it and weave it through, and then you'll have the Hermes heart with the clou de Celly. It's got the, I'm butchering everything, I'm Australian, all right? I'm not fluent in French. But yeah, you could make it into a necklace as well. So there's quite a lot of options for it. So yeah, that was $300, and the mini ruly has gone up in price. Brenia leather is always more expensive because the actual leather itself is more expensive. So for this particular bag, it used to be $10,825 last year in 2019 in Australia. For Brenia leather, it is now $11,020. So it has gone up by about $200. Not that bad. Like, considering last year's increase was like 9 to 10% on most bags, this year's increase has been much more pleasant. So yeah, having a Brenia leather bag has always been something that I have wanted. It is an Hermes heritage leather. It is what they used to make saddles, the horse saddles out of, which is how Hermes started as an equestrian brand. They are still known for being an equestrian brand, but their roots are making horse saddles. Obviously, it would have been in the classic Brenia, not the Brenia Forberg. However, you know, like you can't always get specifically exactly what you would want. I don't think that they do the ruly in the classic Brenia anymore anyway. So yeah, I'm very excited to now add this to my collection. This can be worn on the shoulder, it can be worn crossbody, and there is another level of adjustment from what I have seen. I've seen some Instagram photos where it can be adjusted in another way, but if I can figure that out, then I'll include some kind of video of me doing it. Also, with this particular leather, it is apparently a bit more scratch resistant. It is a lot more scratch resistant than the original Barenia. However, it still can get scratches because it is not the same as Togo. It really isn't. It's not, the grain is not as pronounced as Togo. It's also not as pronounced as Clermont, so it can still get scratches. I would say that this has probably got the same capability to scratch as what Evercolor does. So yeah, that's something you have to kind of bear in mind. Plus, it is still it's still technically, as far as I understand, it's still an unfinished leather. Here's my new bag. I am very happy with it. Does this mean that I will no longer get a Birkin or Kelly from the boutique this year? It shouldn't. It really shouldn't count as a quota bag. It should not. I've spoke to my sales associate and she said no, it doesn't. You can still get a Birkin or a Kelly or a Constance this year. It's just a matter of time, really. It is spend X time, especially because I'm a regular customer and I'm not a new customer. I find that with your first bag it is easier, but when it comes to second and third bag, it does. It's not that it gets harder, it's just that you're with everyone else who is also a regular customer and has loyalty to the brand. So it just gets a little bit more, you need to be a little bit more patient. So that's just the way it is, and that's fine because I love the brand and I love their products. I do have one other thing that I did pick up today as well, kind of to match my bag, but more so because I already have this item and I love it anyway. So I thought, you know what, I should just get it in a neutral color, and I know that I will wear it anyway. Especially being pregnant right now, I'm definitely going to be wearing these quite a lot in summer. So maybe that's an obvious giveaway what it is. Probably is if I'm wearing it a lot in summer. And they are shoes, so probably again, like I said, obvious giveaway, and I already have these and I love them. And they are the classic Orans. They are in the color gold, so this is gold in comparison to Barenia. It's pretty much looks almost like the same. I got them in my true size again this time, as I got my other ones in my true size. And they have gone up in price. I think they went up $10 this year, and now they are $980. They were $970 last year, and now they're $980. Previous years they were less, so they have actually had, like the year prior, last year when they were $970, they actually had a big jump from, I think it was maybe $910, so they went up $60 last year, and now they've only gone up $10 this year, if I'm not mistaken with my memory. I just know last year was quite a big price increase across the board. I have one more to reveal, and it is from Chanel. So this I also picked up when I went to the city with my daughter. This was I wanted to get this item. I was looking for it, so I went to the Chanel in the Westfield. They unfortunately didn't really have any. It was very scarce stock, so I ended up going to the Chanel in Castlereagh Street. So that's a slightly bigger Chanel boutique. However, I haven't actually, this is actually the first time I shopped there. They were fairly pleasant. They were okay, yeah. They were nice. Yeah, the staff was still nice. I did find a nice sales associate there to help me out, and they have far better stock. I probably still would stick more with the Westfield one because my sales associate's already there and I have loved the service that I've been receiving for over the years. And inside is a small leather good. And it's a Chanel O case. So it's a really nice gold iridescence. It's quite beautiful in person, probably not capturing the best on camera, but if you kind of tilt it, you'll see that it's slightly iridescent. It's actually aged calf skin rather than, it's not lambskin, which is good. I don't like lambskin in SLGs, even though I love lambskin from Chanel. I would much rather a bag in lambskin than an SLG. Aged calf skin, I wouldn't say it's as great as caviar, but it's still quite close to the durability of, it's close to the durability of caviar. Not the exact same, but it's close, and it's better than lambskin when it comes to durability in your handbag. It's more about that, because lambskin is quite a nice leather, especially on handbags, but when things go inside your handbag, that's when you get scratching and rubbing and all that sort of stuff. So it is in aged calf skin, and the retail price on the O case is now $750 Australian. I don't know what collection I don't know if this is fall winter collection, maybe this one came from. I'm not sure, because this is actually the first time I have seen this O case at all. Like, yeah, I've never even seen this on Instagram. It's a 27 series O case lined with like a beige. So I will use this as, I guess, a mini wallet, I suppose. That's really much what I was tending to use it as. And then I was thinking of using my Louis Vuitton key pouch as an actual key pouch. I was thinking of doing that and then using this as a mini wallet. So unfortunately my battery died and it's now past 1 a.m. I'm just going to quickly wrap up this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my unboxing of my new Hermes bag, and if you did like it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!